Now that we know the tones of the elements for the kitchen, we have one more chance to finalize the stain for the floor. So we brought in Steve Dubuque, and you've been working on a mixture for us.
Yes.
Well, how did you get started?
First, I actually got started by a photo provided by the homeowner.
Right. Wow, a photo. That doesn't tell you very much about the color of the wood.
No, it doesn't.
So it looks like you've actually made up some real-world samples.
Yes.
So this is the same flooring we're using, and these pieces go all the way across here under this tape, but we're seeing different tones. So over here, I see that the grain is popping out a little bit more. It's darker. I really like that look. And as we move to this side, it gets lighter and a little more milky. The grain is not popping out here.
Yes.
And which one are the homeowners leaning to?
Actually, the homeowners are leaning more toward the milkier of the three.
So what's the recipe?
The recipe is, first I started with an aniline dye for a background color.
Right, so this is a powder, and you mix it with either water or alcohol. What did you mix it with here?
In this application, we used water.
Okay. And how about these?
These two, it's Jacobian stain and pickled oak stain. And these three colors were established by mixing these two colors in different amounts.
All right, so for this, what's the proportions?
It was 75% pickled oak to 25% Jacobian.
All right, so 3 to 1.
Yes.
Is that some of it here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, boy, mixed up. You'd hardly believe that most of it is white. Turns out to be sort of a grayish brown, I guess.
Yes.
So over here you have a big sample made up for approval. And this is the aniline dye?
Yes.
Now, it did raise the grain a bit. Is that okay?
Yes, that actually will help the penetration of the oil-based stain.
Okay, can we see some of the oil base go on?
Absolutely not.
Wow, looks almost like paint. So you're laying on a fairly heavy coat.
Yes, and that's just so it'll have nice, even penetration.
And how long will you let that sit?
A minute or two before I wipe it.
So you just wipe it down. Now look at that. It sort of pops the grain a little bit, but it gives it more of a brown tone. So how long does this have to dry?
6 hours to overnight.
Okay, and what's the top coat going to be?
The top coat will be 3 coats of oil-based polyurethane.
All right, I'd like to see some of that go on, because that's really going to give us the best look of the final finish.
Sure.
Boy, what a difference that makes. So Steve, when are you going to get final sign-off from the homeowners?
Hopefully tonight.
Well, I think they're going to love it.
I'm sure they will.